Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. Joining us today is Mr. Jagannathan Chakravarthi, CFO at Sonata Software. Sonata Software recently struck its largest ever deal, $160 million over 10 years, with a US consumer retail company. Sonata will manage end-to-end IT modernization and transformation for this client. So my first question to you is, biggest ever client in this climate, how did you pull it off?
We have been working on this for the last 6-7 months on this when the opportunity came in. We have actually focused on the modernization, and we have been doing this earlier. Now the focus, we when we made an assessment that we have historically done this product engineering, then the support or for that, and also we realized that we have been doing this modernization to the customers, and that's a requirement of customers at present in this digital world. So when we pitched in, we wanted to pitch in for the larger deal. So we made our pitch, and we have been working on this for the last 6 to 7 months. And our efforts to create the value to the customer. That's the proposition we have played. So value to the customer is not on pricing. We want to clarify that. This is about how we give end-to-end services to the customer and take care of their business requirements. So the idea is to propose the value add to the customer with the overall modernization, particularly in all the areas: data modernization, our IT systems modernization, product development modernization, application development modernization, cloud modernization. All the areas is a holistic proposal to the customer.
So I just wanted to ask, so essentially you're not seeing a demand slowdown, at least for you in the US?
Yes, last couple of quarters I have been mentioning that this is we have not seen the slowdown actually in reality in the ground. It has continued to be strong for us, and the pipeline looks very strong. The slowdown has some reflection either on pricing, discounting, or order cancellation, time lag in closing the deal. But we don't see any of those indicators at this juncture.
So you recently acquired Quant Systems. I think that was the last conversation that you had with BQ Prime. What are there any synergies? That deal was also 160 million. I mean, I don't know, it's exactly the same as this the client that you have. But so are there any synergies between the Quant Systems and this new client that you have?
Yes, there is a synergy overall with Sonata. That is primary because Sonata is offering to this new deal. We can't say because this deal is also going on in multiple levels for the last, as we mentioned, last couple of quarters. The Quant system was acquired later this quarter, recently only. There are synergies because the Quant system brings in a lot of capabilities on data privacy, data engineering, and many of those the data analytics area. And definitely we will be able to cross sell this to the new customer or to the other customers of Sonata. There is a definitely Quant system has a synergy benefit for Sonata software as a whole. So in that, this customer also is part of that.
Okay. So how much do you see your biggest client now contributing to your top line going ahead? And you had actually told us that you actually aim to double your revenue in the next 4 years. So how does this contribute towards that endeavor?
Yeah, this actually adds a good amount of annual revenue. This 160 million is almost like a straight line, line of revenue coming in. This is going to benefit us, add us a good amount of revenue, every year towards that. So this also helps us towards the acceleration of our growth in this path, so that we can also, once you get into this large deal mode and execute it in a better way, the acceleration in the other order books, other large deals also comes into picture for us. This is like one add to the other benefit kind of benefits are always there. And the Quant system was also because they are in a specific area. We don't acquire any of this just for the sake of size. We have acquired Quant system for their capability, ability, and also the good customers they bring into table, which gives us a very, very solid entry into BFSI as well as on the healthcare. So these two areas, focus areas, because large deals happens in this area, this helps us a good entry point now.
All right. You have a big partnership with Microsoft right now. The tech is seeing some slowdown in the US. You have struck a large deal. So, how does your partnership with Microsoft also play into all of this that you're seeing? So, last month you struck a deal with Quant Systems. You have the biggest client now. You have an ongoing partnership with Microsoft. So, what are the dynamics that you're seeing in the near term right now?
The Microsoft, our relationship is not new. It is very well established relationship for more than 2 decades now.
Okay.
So we continue to have very strong relationship with Microsoft, and we are in a position inside Microsoft in a specific, what to say, very strategic areas of Microsoft. So we are there with whatever the slowdown. There can be a little bit moderation happen, maybe 1 quarter or 2 quarters, maybe that moderation we expect only in terms of growth for this year. Okay. Maybe it may happen at present. It's not reflective. Still, it is not reflective. We still do well with Microsoft and whatever is going on. But what is our view is, even if the recession, whatever people are telling about happens, it may be having an impact only for 2-3 quarters. Our relationship with Microsoft continue, and our focus on the data, BFSI, healthcare sectors, and also with the large deals coming in, we will be continue to invest on this area, because historically, if you see, whenever the recession hits industry, this time we are expecting recession to be there only for a couple of quarters. If a recession hits industry, IT industry, some new player has evolved out of that recession, right? When you come out of recession, somebody new. In the past, you can see many other recessions of 2001, 2008, 9 to 2017, whatever is the area, you would have seen somebody new evolving very strongly out of this recession. So we want to continue to invest, even if it happens in the coming year for a couple of quarters. We want to evolve out of this with a much more stronger positioning, and we fast growing kind of a company which is coming out on this. So our relationship with Microsoft is always there, and it will continue to be very strong relationship for us.
Okay. We know Microsoft has invested in OpenAI as well, creator of the Chat GPT. So does your relationship with Microsoft also extend to Chat GPT now? Is there any synergies in that respect as well? It's the hottest topic right now.
Yeah. This is Chat GPT at present. We all the players are looking out as for the opportunities in this area. So we are also looking for what are the opportunities on this. I think this is over a period of next few quarters. How it unfolds for all the companies who is positioned very well will come out of it. Interestingly, Microsoft is not using this as a standalone. They are blending that with their products. Okay.
Correct.
So since we are already there in their business application, we expect that to be benefited for us. And interest, we will see over a period of time how it evolves for that. But we are very much there involved in that, and see how we are able to leverage this opportunity.
Okay. So in terms of deals, what next? How is your deal pipeline looking? Are there more blockbuster deals that we can expect from you in the near future?
There are pipeline is very strong for this, and this is definitely gave this large deal has given a big boost to us. We will continue to focus on creating value to the customer, continue to ensure that we are known as a modernization and digital engineering company. So we expect the coming quarters, to accelerate the growth for us, and the pipeline to grow stronger. We are working on how to grow faster. That's a only theme. So the deal has to happen. For that, we will focus on that.
Okay. Let's talk about the BFSI sector. What is what is the contribution of BFSI to your overall revenue? And are your BFSI clients able to give you an estimate on budgets for the next fiscal, especially given the scenario right now?
Okay. The BFSI sector was not a very big sector for us. We had exposure for this, particularly in the lending sector kind of a solution companies. It was somewhere, but it was very less for us, 8 to 10% probably. We had an exposure there. But since we did not have much of this, all this challenges, whatever is coming now, is going to help us come out more strongly. This also creates an opportunity for us. We are not that much of exposed at present in the particular core areas of BFSI. So we are happy that now the impact is not much for us, and we will continue to see this as an opportunity for new players to come in.
Okay. So you have a small presence, but do you expect the payments to get delayed due to the cash flow management issues amid the banking crisis?
At present, none of those things are happening. No major issues are happening at present.
Okay.
Not for us, at least. No other sectors can expect, because our exposure is in a very specific area, and then it is very minimal. We didn't see much of an impact for us.
Okay. Has the nature of conversation changed with them in terms of, say, the duration of the deals that you're bagging, especially in the BFSI space?
Since,
the conversations that are there. So is it, for example, are you striking the deal, the period for striking the deal? I'm talking about the conversations, the duration, in terms of durations that you're bagging, of the deals that you're bagging.
So this impact may be there in the core, probably the banking sector as such. Okay, the exposure for us on the lending solutions, or on the fintech areas, or on the payment side of the business, the company where we have is towards the payment. We are not seeing that any major impact coming in. In fact, what we see this can lead to a further opportunities for many of the companies like us.
Okay. All right. That's all from us today. This is Tushar for BQ Prime. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.